We are back with what will hopefully be the finale of Suikoden V. I'm in front of, I think, the final dungeon. I made my way back up through the icy path. You don't need to see that again. But I am going to watch the scene of us going in. I'll show you why. Oh look, Killy's here. It's a bit different when he's here. It's huge. And to think he'd keep something this big a secret. That selfish Lord Godwin cares for nothing but himself. He cares nothing for true science and research. So what's your excuse, Killy? Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? What, am I under some kind of obligation to tell you these things, Four Eyes? Well, enough of that. Let's go. When I saw that scene, I figured, oh, okay, I'll let that be actually streamed. And when we go in, Killy's there too, but I don't know what anybody says. What's that? The Dawn Rune. Yeah, I mean, we know about this part. The Twilight Rune and the Sun Rune. Whoa. It must work just like the ruins in Saros Lake and the deep Twilight Forest. Each door will only open in response to the appropriate rune. Wait, so does that mean Lord Godwin hasn't been here yet? No, just the opposite. Think about these stone tablets we found in Stormfist. Lord Godwin's survey team must have entered these ruins a few years back. That's where he got them. The doors were probably open back then. So why are they closed now? It may be that when someone took the Sun Rune inside, the mechanism in the ruins closed them tight. Don't you think? Yup. They were definitely open when I came here with Lord Godwin's survey team. I thought so. So, Lord Godwin and the Sun Rune are somewhere in there. It won't do any good to just stand around, start by trying to open the left and right doors. We'll split into teams. Here we go. And hello there, Insane Buffoon. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? We open the doors, that's neat. Three entrances. Mechanisms might be interlocked. This is going to be tough. Your Highness. Yes. George, Lucerina. I was concerned about what might happen here. I brought someone along with some time on her hands. I felt bad. We've seen this dialogue before. And hello there, Addie Quinn. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? You're the guy from Helsing. He does look the part, doesn't he? Your timing is perfect. 3 entrances. Figure out 3 teams. Hopefully this goes okay. Split up? Yeah, split into 3 groups. The only thing is, there may be doors further in. Since you bear the Dawn Rune, lead the party that explores the right entrance. You bear the Twilight Rune, you get left entrance. I'll take the middle. I'll come with you, Zweig. I don't like the idea of a bookworm like you going it alone. Is Killy gonna weigh in? I'm stronger than I appear, but yeah, sure, a Queen's Knight would be nice. Hey, Killy's just standing here. Alright. So let's start with who will go with your Highness. So this is where I'm actually going to have to think about whom I want. I do have characters I leveled up for this express purpose, but I want to do this right. So I think for my Sorceress, I'm not going to go full overkill. Zerase might be better off helping another party. So I'll go with Jean. I leveled her up. 47, that's not ideal. Teehee, lead on, Prince. Now... Oh god, I'm gonna have to think about this. The other sorceresses can wait around. Freydor and Leon are obviously not part of this equation, nor is Zweig, nor is George. So they're all out, right? Freador is obviously part of this. I could delete his name from my little list. That's fine. Who's gonna show up and be just a monster? That's my concern. I can bring Isabel. I need to think about my absolute just beasts. How about... Okay. My first pick might genuinely surprise you. I bet you forgot this guy existed. We're gonna go with Gauche, the farmer. He's actually pretty tanky, and he has a killer rune and a crazed rune. I actually equipped a crazed rune, so I can't control him, but he hits like a truck. Level 47 is not perfect, but he's good. Alright. And I will back him up with Matthias. With no Isabel, I'm sorry. If I must. So there are my tanks. So I'll get rid of George from that list. I'll get rid of Gauche from that list. For a long-range attacker, I have 3. Let's bring in Sagiri. She doesn't hit as hard as Killy, but she can multi-attack, so she's really quite scary. I will go. And one more character, probably a mid-range. Who's that going to be? Actually, genuinely, who's that going to be? Maybe Kyle. But he's a short range. Do I even have a mid-range? It's getting to the point where I might just be good. I'll bring Norma. Actually, maybe even Nakia wouldn't be bad, but she's short range. But Norma's also short range. I didn't really give Nakia armor. But her physical defense is better. Not so much in the magic department. Wow. I'll bring Norma because she can cast spells. Hey, what about Ernst? Yeah, if Ernst is there, she goes, let's go, Ernst! And Yadi couldn't go, she's totally farmer with shotgun. For Entourage... Huh. For Entourage, I'm going to give me somebody who can leave. So, Takamo. I shall chart us a course at once. I'll do this for now. And I'll futz with their formation later. Next, Lady Leon. Okay? So Leon was where I tripped up last time. Leon, I could delete her from my list. For short range, I'll bring in Miyakis, who is just one of the scariest people I have. What are we waiting for? Before I forget, for the Entourage, I'll bring over my other runaway character, Linfa. Sure, I'd love to come along. Let's go, quickly! For my ranged character... Honestly, I have options. Let me see. Zweig and Zarase... No, Zweig and George. That's just the order. That's it. I have room for 4 more characters. And then George will be with them. Wow, who's better? You know what? Let's bring in Kyle. Not my favorite character, but he is very good. Okay, I'll go with you. There goes Kyle. That's fine. I have to really be careful about whom I choose here. This will be my... Well, Kyle's also short range. Zweig has George and everything. And didn't I bring another sorceress? I may not. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. I'll bring Vicky, who is actually maybe the scariest sorceress in the entire game, including Zerase. And I'll show you why. What? Yes, of course. Vicky is a nightmare. So she's out. So now for tanks. For tanks, I will go with Belkut. He's a parry master. Always an honor, Your Highness. And then finally, for long-range stabs, that will be... Let's go with Killy. Well, no, let's do Cathari like I did before. Got your back. No, I won't. I'm going to go with Killy. Very well. Now we're good. Have a good trip. Finally select who will go with Sir George and Zweig. So they're taken, which means the only characters I have left are going to be generally frightening. Cathari can go in this party. Got your back. And I'll bring Murad. I don't have a runaway entourage, but Cathari herself can run away. That's good. For my sorceress, I'll bring in Zerase. Are you demanding my presence, Prince? And for my front, I have... Well, not the front, but I'll bring in Ernst, because he's like the stupidest character in the game. You'll see. And I'll bring in Isabel. Evil shall perish by my blade. I think this is as good as it's going to get, except for the levels. If I have to step outside and swing at enemies, maybe I can do that. Are you happy with the parties you formed, Your Highness? Yep. Alright, the others can stay and stand guard or lend a hand if needed. Good luck, Your Highness. Well then, shall we? I have no idea what lies ahead. Careful now. Prince, don't let your guard down. Killy just sticks around. Oh, he actually walks off with Leon. That's great. Your Highness. Alright, this is where everything can go to hell. We'll see what happens. This is where I get genuinely spooked. So, the good news is that the guide I'm using recommends your weapons are level 10, maybe 12. I got most of my people at 14. If I really splurged, then 16. That's the good news. Yeah, 16. 14 for Matthias. 16, 16. 12 for Jean, but she's not much of a physical attacker in the first place. Now, before I mess this up horribly, let's do formation. So we'll reposition. Freyador does not go up front. Norma really shouldn't either. So, I don't have many front people, which is unfortunate. I don't like that part. I'll put Norma in the back, I think. Jean, kind of the middle, sort of. Honestly, I thought Ghosh would be a short-range guy. Maybe I didn't think my plan all the way through. We'll see how Matthias is at blocking. This is not ideal, but we'll do what we can. Now remember, I could run away with anybody at any time. So we'll start this. I'm probably going to run away from a bunch of battles and just unload on a boss when I finally get to one. I'm a little spooked by this, to be honest. I thought I had more short-range characters. Okay. Now, of course, we remember this, right? I'm stuck. So we'll swap parties. Now this is Leon. We're going to do formation again. Reposition. So you see I have 3 short-range people. Belku... What the hell? Oh, that's right. I forgot I have to do Tiger. How obnoxious. Tiger. Reposition. So Belkut goes up front because he's parry master, hopefully. Miyake's Kyle, that's as good as it's going to get. Leon middle. Even Vicky's middle? Whatever, it's fine. And then Killy in the back. That's good. That's as good as that's going to get as well. Yeah, Matthias does not block. He buries at sea. I'll throw your filthy corpse into the lake, or whatever he says. He's great. And I think he says he does not have any romantic feelings for Isabelle, but his weapon is named after Isabelle. And if you remember your lore, that means something. So let's go with Leon, who has... Yeah. She just feels faster, and I don't think she is. Here's a fight. I'm probably going to run. Oh, hello. I'll try this. I'll show you what a nightmare Miyakis is. Double crit just immediately. Belku did not parry. Belkut's a little slow, unfortunately. Just like Isabelle was. Wow, Belkut. Alright. Anyway, we got him. Yeah, give me all the experience you can, please. I really need this. We have a runaway character, so Belkut did not heal. That's the big disadvantage here. You only get 1 entourage character. I'm a little uncomfortable with that. I might want to be liberal with runes if I have them. We'll cross that bridge. Oh no, again, I am blocked. Once again, we will set our formation. Again, 3 S characters. Isabelle is totally going up front because she demonstrably blocks really well. Ernst is short range where we're not doing that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. And everybody's level 50 minimum. This is a pretty solid party. And we should run a little faster because we have Catherine... no. What's her name? It's not Catherine. Cathari in our party. She has the Godspeed rune, so she's comically fast. So, remember how this dungeon works. Step on the tile. Boom. Sun boots. I forgot if anybody in this party needs to equip that. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a bunch of like Thunder God armor. George can power up. He's been out of the battle for a good while. Sun boots. I don't know for sure if anybody really needs these as much of a power up as they would be. Sun attack +1. I guess the idea is just equip everything on the prince and just watch him turn into a monster. But it's fine. I got the sun boots. Oh, hello. Okay. Swap. I really hope this dungeon exploration goes better. I really do. Now we're still trapped, so swap. Going up. Immediately a switch. I'll take it. Let's open this whole dungeon up, please. God, I hope I'm ready for the boss. That was so unpleasant last time. More elevator. Ooh. This way? I need XP is my problem. This is doable, especially if I get to go first. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna risk it all with, Miyakis. Otherwise... yeah, Vicky just warps around on the loading screen. It is really fantastic. Vicky's attack is terrible. She's not designed for long range. And nobody got a kill. Okay. Mr. Crossbow's gonna make my life miserable. Oh, the kill rune! Belcoot! Nice! I have a few killer runes around my party. It's very fun to see. Miyaki's has one too. She just, you know, it's not a guarantee that you get it. Yakili does not multi-attack, but his single attack really freaking hurts. And look at all that XP. I needed that pretty badly. Boom, Vicky's just somewhere else. Alright, so, yeah, how about this party? Do you have any armor you want to equip, please? Belcoot? Hell yeah, alright. Belcoot, let's do it. Sun boots, everybody wants that. Flowing leather, Miyaki will slightly benefit. I mean, why not? Why not? Alright. I mean, that's looking pretty good. By the way, remember that red dragon enemy I could fight sometimes? There's a blue one. It's even scarier. Also want to see something really funny? Is stats. Vicky. Her weapon, it went from wand to wah-wah-wah wand to ooh-wah-wah-wah-wah wand. That's amazing. Anyway, we'll continue here to the end of the path. A gray hat. Apparently it's very good. I might actually... magic plus 20? Vicky. Oh my god. Vicky genuinely is terrifying if used correctly. I look forward to hopefully seeing her work. Okay, and now we're at a dead end again, alas. I'm telling you, Vicky is a nightmare. I hope we get to see it. Anything for you guys? Sun boots, obviously, will come back. Okay. But this is not where I want to be right now, so let's go back to the heroes party and see if any of them wants some heavy armor. Because that was my problem last time. I had crappy weapons and crappy armor. Yeah, not really. I'm gonna have to put the sun boots on somebody. Maybe Sagiri? Anyway, with the hero... move up. Yeah, bad weapons, bad armor, low levels. Yeah, but other than that, I was in pretty good shape. Ah, it's so annoying. My primary party could have won the game easily, but now I gotta do 12 more characters. Alright, keep going, and then down here. You can see Zweig on the left side. That's great. Up through the... okay, that's a fight. Wait, what was that music? Is this a boss? Oh yeah, I fought one of these guys once. Outside the dungeon. This could genuinely be scary. I'll see what he does. I think I've only seen him swing, so I don't know if he has abilities or something. My characters don't hit hard, which is a goddamn problem. You see that? Gauche actually did damage. Matthias didn't really have a chance. That's spooky. He can attack again. Jean, I don't know how Lightning is going to do against Mr. Lightning, but I'll do a Soaring Bolt. I mean, hey. Freydor will attack. Sagiri will definitely attack. Normal heal. We'll heal Matthias. Norma's not really supposed to run up there and swing. That's not really her thing. Oh, there we go. What a frightening enemy. And Matthias misses because he's probably supposed to be in the middle. I didn't think my brilliant plan all the way through. Although Gauche, goddamn, dude. The farmer is doing the heavy lifting in this fight. Windspun armor, hey now. Okay, Matthias not looking ideal here. That will do. Equip. Ah, Windspun for Matthias. Master's Garb for anybody. Freaking Norma will explode with that. Apparently Garb is way better than a robe. Sure. I got all this Thunder God armor I'm doing nothing with. Anyway, switch. Good for Leon. Hello there, Adam. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? So, Freydor's good. That's as good as I'm gonna get. Bye. Who am I now? Okay, I am Leon. Anything with the armor I'm swapping around? Anything cool? No. Sun boots, though. Maybe I should give it to Matthias. Matthias should not be in front. Like, I'm having characters miss because they're in the wrong positions. I should have taken short, medium, and long range into account. Hopefully this doesn't bite me. Don't worry, it won't. Not a chance. Ride the elevator. Another switch. Aha! Oops, we gotta fight. Oh, okay, I could take this guy. He does hit pretty hard, but he's just a dude. And if Miyaki's could one-shot him, that'd be great. Oh, Belkut parried! Hey, look, he can do it, I wasn't lying. Oh. Wasn't a kill, but that was strong. Alright, Kyle got him. Give me that XP. Although, Miyaki's got it. Crazed Orb isn't bad, though, for your standard fighters. They just get mad and hit things. Alright, going down. And I'm stuck, so let's swap. And once again, I don't think there's going to be anything, but I'll check equipment with these guys too. Maybe George. I should probably give it to Matthias, though. And just you wait until I get mad with Ernst. He is so busted. Oh, hello. Treasure chest. Good. Royal garb, that's something. Damn. I'll probably hold off on that for another team. Hello there, the Mirai Angelo 2. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? Would I do a video of the different versions of Resident Evil 2 Remake? There's only one version, isn't there? Anyway, I got my royal garb. Whoops. These guys kind of suck. I'm not going to bother unless... Okay, unless I have a chance to attack first. Guess they're dead. Oh my god, Cathari... Jesus! Did both killer runes go off? What the hell? They just instantly got both of them. Wow. Oh, okay, Adi, no differences outside of slight resolution and frame rate differences, thank you. Now, I mean, if the question meant, like, am I going to take Remake into account with the regular versions of Resident Evil 2, then no, because it's a completely different game. Like, what am I going to say? Like, everything's different? Alright, so go here. And this is why you get killer runes, by the way. Sure, they cost 300,000, but... you could fight a killer bunny and have them just drop it. You can have them just drop it for nothing. It's so good. Moving onward. Whoops, another fight. Get the differences video with the eventual LP. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I never tried fighting these things. I'll do one turn. Oh. $3,000 damage from Isabel. What an absolute monster. This is why you equip her with the coolest runes ever. What did I even give her? Boost, and what was the other one? But it was something stupid. Bam! Only 1,612 when she doesn't crit. It's so absurd. Alright, you're out of here. Look at that XP, are you kidding me? Oh right! This is the team that has Cathari and Murad has treatment. So my party's just healed. Cathari could use a couple of HP, but like we're good. Zarase could use a couple. Yeah, what did I give Isabel? Oh, and double-edged. Yeah, she takes twice the damage, but she deals twice the damage. So she's just a freaking demon. She's absolutely terrifying. Sun armor, we can get even stupider now. It's just good for everybody. I think I want to give it to people on the front lines, though. Like Belkut or Matthias. Zweig's team might be good for now. So I got the sun armor. Let's keep going. Or let's get into a fight. Those visage boxes, they're just kind of freaky, aren't they? Like, why are they here? What is this? These guys were also outside the dungeon. Kind of spooky. I'm actually gonna... Well... Isabel might block. I'll give it one turn. What? What? Jesus, calm down. Maybe I should leave. There it is. Okay, she wasn't good about blocking them when I was doing this off camera, but if she could just parry that stuff, alright. Come on, crit. No. Yeah! Oh, right. Isabel. Absolute champion. I'll give her a little heal. Freaking legend. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, we're leaving. Now, who was leading my group again? Yes, okay. Royal Garb alone is really good. Sun Armor is just stupid. It doesn't benefit Matthias as much as I thought it would. Maybe I'll give it to Gauche. Fire Dragon Armor is damn good. Royal Garb is ridiculous. I'll drop the Prosperity stuff. That was good for money, but like, come on, man. Fire Dragon for Sagiri. Sun Boots, though. Maybe I will let Matthias have them. As opposed to his basic Greaves. Give me a break. Greaves are better for Gauche? Fine, sure. Power up, baby. So as the hero... Oh, hello. Hey look, it's Leon. Hello. Alright, once again, I'm not bothering unless I get a free hit. I do get a free hit. This is not really a party of attackers, unfortunately. Oh, by the way, mow down. You might have seen what Gauche... When Gauche attacked, it said mow down. I think if there's characters in a row, like a horizontal row, he'll just smack all of them. Which is pretty nice for a guy with a crazed rune. Gauche took that, but Jean really didn't care. Sagiri needs to do more multi-attacks. I'm a little disappointed right now. Would you look at that XP? This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what I need. And Freydor has some disgusting spells of his own. So I always have that available should I need to heal anybody. Who took the hit? Gauche took the hit. Matthias had a little bit of a scratch. I'm not really concerned about that. Alright, let's keep going. We're almost caught up to where I had to abandon ship last time. Whoops, a little bit of fighting. I need more XP. Once again, unless I get first strike, I'm not bothering. Okay. God damn. Alright, he just killed him. Gauche is alright. He even had the courtesy of getting the guy I hadn't been concentrating on. What a champion. We're done. XP. Give me that XP. This is great. Okay, now I'm stuck. Let's swap. Now that I've done some equipment swapping, is there anything anybody can wear? Killy benefits from the freaking Prosperity Tunic? Why not? Belcoot for leg guards. Oh, I just said boots. Yeah, take what you can get, buddy. Alright. Cool. Hey look, it's Freydor, say hi! Sun Gloves. I might actually want to equip some of Freydor's team with the defensive stuff, because I didn't realize I kind of went all in on magic with them. Sun Gloves, though. Oh my god. Oof. Kyle or Miyakis, maybe. I'll check. Oops. I had to re-go down the elevator to go north. We'll see if I go first. Okay. Damn, Killy. God damn. Jesus. Alright, everybody. I wanted to go for the crossbow man, but this guy's on his last legs, isn't it? Yep, he's down. Oh, don't hit Killy. Come on, dude. Don't you worry, everybody. I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Everything's fine. See ya. Would you look at that XP? I'm actually coming up to standard. So back down the elevator. There we go. Let's go back to him. Yeah, everything's fine on the other team. Ugh. Everything's not fine. He's still just standing in front of a wall. Too bad. So sad. But I'll see if these sun gloves are good for anybody. Matthias and Ghosh, not really. Huh. Boots? Of course not. Jeez, okay. Long way across. Here we go. Oh boy. Moving on. This is some dungeon, huh? Fantasy half coat? What the hell are you talking about? It's really good for Jean. Evasion plus 20. Jesus. I don't think Jean's gonna need that. I think basically anybody else is gonna need that. I'll see how Leon's team is looking, but... Okay. I'll say it again. Give me a chance. Nope, we're leaving. Yeah, you're good. North, and we're trapped. So this is where I had to abandon ship last time. With Leon's party. Does anybody have a water rune? Flowing, but I mean... Oh my god, Vicky, alright. Kindness Rain. And she has Blinking. Ready! Teleports one foe. Or ally if it fails. Yeah, that's just a kill. They're just out of the battle. Set. 200 plus damage to a cluster of enemies. Go! Teleports everybody. Or one ally if it fails. Believe it or not, that's not why she's the scariest sorceress in the game. More on that a little bit later, but... I need a tank. Belcoot or Kyle are probably going to be as good as it's going to get. but I bet you I'm going to need to have Water Rune duty serious business. Equipment. This is where I died last time. Fantasy half-coat. Vicky. Did I not? Oh, I didn't say yes. Sun gloves. Again. Oof. Leon. Kyle, silk gloves are better than a bone bracelet? Excuse me? Boots. Better than Vicky's mules, whatever that even means. Okay, chat, are you ready for me to hopefully redeem myself? Hopefully? This is it. This is the guy. Gerta Blulu. Okay, so I'm gonna pour everything I have on this guy. Belcoot. Falcon Rune's actually pretty cool, but I'm just gonna swing. Miyaki's. She does have Mother Earth. Let's do... Oh my god, I have Unite Magic, Scorched Earth, 1600 damage to land-based enemies. That's awesome. But no, I'm going to do Canopy Defense. Kyle... He has Flowing and Lightning. I assume Furious Blow is going to hurt the Metal Man. Leon will use Twilight Rune. Vermilion Sky. I gotta see this. Killy will do Rage. I gave him Rage. So Final Flame. Vicky, we might see her be the scariest character in the game. Explosion. We'll see what happens with Vicky. Let's see if we do damage worth a damn. 600. I've never even seen Vermilion Sky. Oh no, maybe I did last time, but this is still really good. $871. Mother Earth, we're definitely going to need this. If this guy casts a spell on us, it's going to potentially cause stun on everybody, and I don't need that. Belcoot swings. Jesus. Okay. $500. Chain magic, baby! Watch this. Boom! 431. Oh, what's this? She just does it again! Even Zerase can't do that. Yeah, Chain Magic allows Vicky to cast multiple times with the cost of one cast. It is busted. Belcoot... Falcon Rune? I don't know, I'll try it. Miyaki's... Can she heal with this thing? No. I'll swing with Miyaki's. Kyle is going to heal... Oh, he doesn't have the full heal on one guy. I just gotta do it. Leon can try swinging, see what happens. Killy... I just want to see what happens if he swings. Vicky... You think she gets to cast double explosion again? We'll find out! Yeah, I'm glad Kyle went so early. Belkut really got slapped around. Falcon's pretty good. That still killed him. That sucks. And Vicky once again, chain magic. Absolute demon. Vicky is horrifying. I leveled her up so she has chain magic, double S rank. I just hope we do enough to beat this guy, because as tempting, or as powerful as all my spells are, he still doesn't look like he's getting tired. I'm a little nervous about that. Like, how many times do we need to hit you? Miyakis can swing. Kyle... Well, no one needs to heal right now. Kyle can, do Furious Blow again. Leon... We'll try swinging. Killy will swing for sure. Vicky... I'll do Blazing. That's not that much. That's really not much, but it's better than her swinging, so we'll do it. Decent job by Leon. Always getting tired. Jesus. Well, Miyakis is stunned. That's not good. I'll have to do Kindness Rain with Kyle. Chain magic. Vicky's unfreaking stoppable, man. I could use more critical hits, if that's okay. I need to be done with this guy. Kyle will Kindness Rain again. Everyone... Well, Vicky will just... She's not swinging, she sucks. So, magic is her forte. Oh, I got him! I got him! Now we're talking. We're in new territory, baby. Oh my god, it's happened. It's happened. It's happened. It's actually happened. Oh my goodness. Leon hit her checkpoint. We're done. We're through with Leon's team. I did it. Oh my god. I actually did it, and now we're with Zweig. It's actually happened. My party is almost completely healed. Somehow Bone Bracelet is better for George. I really didn't give him anything, did I? Tachibana Greaves is amazing for Isabelle, and no one else. I don't think Isabelle needs that kind of help. So, we're gonna go in! It's their boss fight! You ready? This thing looks awesome. Okay, you want to see something incredibly stupid? So, Isabelle's gonna swing, obviously. George is gonna swing. Ernst is going to use the Beast Rune. Transformation. Zweig is gonna just swing, it's all I can do. Cathari is gonna shoot. I don't have any magic going on here except for Zerase. But she has the best magic. Meteor Shower, let's do that. I'm so excited. Not fantastic damage. That's where Isabel comes in. Okay, this guy's got laser powers. That's actually spooky. I don't really have a wide heal ability that's actually spooky. So let's kill this guy sooner rather than later. With Ernst, I will use Resounding Roar. And you'll see what that does. Meteor Shower. Double critical, damn. Oh look, he's stunned, even though he's a boss. Ernst is just cheating. He's just cheating. Hey, I know, let's use Resounding Roar. Ernst is a freaking cheat code, man. Like, it's not fair. Apparently that even works on the final boss. I win. Wind Ring. Look at all those levels. This is so busted. So there you go. That's 2 of the 3 teams complete. Now I just gotta do the hero. And now that we've beaten this guy, we get to see a door open. Look at that. There's Freyador. He's just chilling. So let's go up here. And I'll see what I need to equip Freyador's team with. I'm actually afraid of Freyador's team, because they're the most mismatched one. I didn't think my brilliant plan all the way through. Don't worry, it's fine, I got this. Alright, Zweig made it. Good for him. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I am concerned about this. Who has what runes? Well, Normo's got Earth, I might want to use that. Alright, let's do this. Freyador will cast Kindness Rain. That's taken care of. We'll see what kinds of equipment I can use. Tachibana Greaves. That might be as good as it gets. Mules are somehow better for Jean than an anklet. You know what? Sure. This is where I get nervous now. Formation. Reposition. Everybody's medium. That's what I'm afraid of. Sagiri's in a good location. Norma can cast, so I don't care quite as much. Jean is a little close to the front, but I think that's just how it's going to be. Maybe I'll swap her with Freyador. Gauche is where he belongs. Matthias is not ideal. That's the part that makes me nervous. I'll swap Gauche with Matthias and hope for the best. I don't like to do this, but I think this is where we're at. Let's go. I am afraid of this fight. Look at that thing. Enmeshara. Also, the previous boss I didn't even notice was called Gudalim. But here we go. Gauche is fighting. I have no say. Matthias is stabbing. Freyador... Crimson Sky, we'll try it out. Jean, Furious Blow. Sagiri, Swing. Norma, Earthquake. Hope for the best. Oh, there we go. That's how Sagiri's supposed to attack all the time. Earthquake I'm only really doing to hopefully stun it. Nope. That's a problem. This might actually be a problem. I need this guy to drop. I'm really nervous. I'm gonna need you to not stun the healer. But Ghost did good damage, 1200. That was great. Does Jean have... Nope, okay. Jean is lightning. Sagiri is swinging. Norma is kindness raining. Nicely done, Sagiri. Ah, dude, this is not cool. No stun, though. There's something to be said about that. So now I'm gonna make this guy pay, hopefully. Oh, there's still... That's bad. Jean will Soaring Bolt. Normal will hope for the best. Jeez. I don't like this. Again, though, Sagiri's getting those double crits I like. This battle is making me nervous. Because this guy cheats, man! Now Sagiri and Ghosh are stunned? Like that, I can't have this. He is getting tired, but this is really bad. I don't like this. This is making me uncomfortable. Good thing Norma goes first, but still. I need this guy to drop. Are you for real? He's got his laser eyes on me now? Come on. He needs to drop. He needs to drop real bad. Sagiri's back in business. Oh, this is making me uncomfortable. I don't want to lose this. And Sagiri did a little weak attack. That's not great. Okay, okay, okay. I don't need the kindness rain. Everybody's back. This... Okay. 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 Oh, not Shrike. Let's just go. Norma will do... one more Earthquake. Hope for the stun. I'm actually getting a little nervous about this. Kill or stun, please. No, we got him! That was close. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good! Yes. That was genuinely scary. I could still get into fights? Whatever, dude. I can easily run away. I'm not in the mood for this. Careful, buddy. I got a farmer with a club. I can attack first, but I'm still leaving. I'm too afraid of this. I just can't get over that we're almost there. Yes. Ah, Prince! Are you alright? You haven't been hurt, have you? Huh. I see nothing's changed between you two. Now that we're all here, let's press on. This way. Wait. Something's coming, and it doesn't sound human. Could the Guardians of the Ruin still be here? Freador, Leon, take some of the party ahead with you. The rest will stand guard here. Okay. Decide who to take. Oh my god, I get full entourage. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Alright. Murad! Good old faithful Takamu. Okay, Freador and Leon for sure. Hello there, Jimmy the Great. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? We'll bring in Isabel, because she's just an absolute demon. For the back, we'll have, Zarase. We'll have Killy. And for the middle, maybe even Ghosh. Like, that guy is pretty good. No, Miyake's. But she's short range. Isabella's short. No, we're good. Well, not as goofy as this sounds. I think I'll bring in Ghosh. For Entourage, I think we're just good. If there's anyone I need... I'll bring in Cathari so we can run faster. And I'll bring in Ernst in case I feel like cheating. You sure? Yes. Okay, let's go. Freador, Leon, we're counting on you. Get that sun rune. George, we won't let you down. Oh my god, I'm excited. I genuinely wonder if I should swap Ghosh with Ernst and just freaking cheat. I might actually do that. Because I can't risk losing now. Formation. Tiger. Reposition. Isabel. Okay. Equipment. I got some cool equipment. Right? Oh no, it was a ring, wasn't it? Wind spun ring. Evasion +2, that ain't bad. Alright, I think... Let me just check now. Oh yeah, all the abilities appear to have been restored. Yeah. Everybody's fully restored. Whew. Okay. Look who it is, look who it is, look who it is! Dolph! Yeah, this guy's too quick for us. So you're all that stands between us and Lord Godwin? You could say that. I see. Please, let me handle this, Prince. No, he's mine. Okay, but be careful. Well, I mean, I'm gonna give Leon the revenge she deserves, so okay, but be careful. Oh, thank you. Let's settle this for good, Dolph. You don't stand a chance, but if you insist. Oh my god, get ready.
You can't defeat me in that condition. Surely you realize that.
I won't know until I try.
Here I come. See how you hold up.
I'm assuming defense. Guess not.
Still standing, huh? But can you withstand another one?
That didn't do it.
Simply withstanding my attacks will never defeat me, you know.
Yeah. I guess I should have used special.
Is that the best you can do? We'd better end this right away.
Good.
I see right through you.
Damn.
Well, well, what a surprise. Maybe I was a little too careless.
Oh, that's bad for me.
I always know what you're going to do. Would you like to try that again?
Oh, that's frustrating. We both waited out.
Anything wrong?
Anything wrong?
That's great.
Stalling for time? That won't save you, you know.
Oh, what?
See, you feel weak, don't you?
Just shut up.
That's tough.
Would you like to take a little break?
This guy is hard to read. Jesus Christ.
What you're going to do.
I might actually lose this.
In your condition, this should be enough to do you in.
Nuts. I need to use my special. I am actually going to lose this. Well, hopefully they continue right here.
Still standing, huh? But can you withstand another one?
Well, what's bad for me? Or wasn't?
It's not
No, good. Okay.
It's not over yet.
Do I just keep doing this? Alright.
You did very well. I guess I should stop going easy on you.
Okay, I might have won this. I might have gotten victory from the jaws of defeat.
You did very well. However,
You did very well, however. That was close. What the? But how? He's been defeated. I said you didn't stand a chance. My body is half dead already. Huh? I think I might have overdosed. My wounds don't bleed and I feel no pain. The perfect body for a battle to the death. But why would... It was I who killed His Excellency's wife. You? So it was quite a surprise when His Excellency and Sir Gizel took me in after Nethergate was disbanded. To repay their kindness, I tried all sorts of drugs so I could better serve them. Of course, they were only using me for their own personal vendettas, but I was happy as long as I could keep killing. You're insane. But I've already said too much. Let's get this over with. Oh, baby.
Prince!
Oh, come on. Oh? Oh, we remember that. Okay.
Dolph. I'm sorry, Prince. I'm alright. Let's go, Prince.
I was gonna say, you better be alright. You're one of my mandatory party members. Yes! I'm assuming we're full health because nothing happened. Alright. Get ready, everybody.
Is this
You're earlier than I expected. I guess I underestimated you again. Even though that's precisely the reason our side lost.
Lord Godwin.
Don't worry. The reason I melted that glacier was to lead you all here. I had no intention of flooding Falena. I love Falena as much as you do, you know.
Then tell me, why? Why did you kill so many people? Why did you destroy so many lives? Tell me why!
I wanted Falena to be a strong, prosperous country. I truly did. But I think we became spellbound by the power of the Sun Rune before we even realized it. We started to think that absolute justice was on our side, and that it was all right to destroy anyone who disobeyed. Just like Queen Arshtat. But don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that all of this happened because the Sun Rune bewitched me. Actually, it's more like I chose to let the Sun Rune's power intoxicate me, and in the end, I lost. But what about you, the victors in all this? Can you really say you're all that different from us? Can you swear to me you'll pass the Sun Rune on to the next generation without getting lost in its power?
I swear it.
Idealistic youth. If you speak the truth, then prove it to me!
Oh, come on, showstopper. Suikoden always has a showstopper final boss. Although 4's was a damn tree, but hey. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Let's get ready. Yes. Sun Rune Incarnation. This is kind of like Suikoden 3. Guardian Heat Sprite, Guardian Light Sprite. I could kill the sprites, but they will come back. What I need to do is just freaking melt this guy. So Isabel, swing. Ernst, cheat. Freydor... Unite Magic Creation. That's right. I'll hold off. I'll hold off. I'll swing. I'll swing. Leon, same deal. Killy, yeah, you can cast Rage. I don't know how good Fire is against this guy. Oh, by the way, one thing that the guide tells me, which is really cute, is that the reason this final boss is strangely a moth is that Falena apparently means moth in Italian. So a little language pun there. Zerase, just destroy everything. Freaking meteor shower. Let's watch the fun. How many times do I have to fight the essence of a rune as the final boss? I doubt this will hurt too much. Fire. Well, one of the sprites is weak. And Ernst is gonna goddamn cheat. It's gonna be comical. It's gonna be a freaking anticlimax, and I don't care. I haven't saved this entire stream. Boom! That's one sprite gone for damn sure. Maybe both. No, not. Alright. You wanna not kill my best fighter, please? Are you for freaking real right now? What? Spooky ghost with lasers? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you killed Isabel. You know what I gotta do. Resounding Roar, right? That's for goddamn sure. Dawn Rune, let's, Light of Day, Isabel. Leon will swing. Killy will explode everything. I mean, he'll Final Flame everything. Zarase will Meteor Shower everything. As long as Ernst roars first, this is going to be an embarrassing disaster. Oh, thank God. Alright, here we go. Whoops, they're all stunned. The final boss is stunned by Ernest's stupid, busted-ass, game-breaking ability. It is a travesty. That is so stupid. I love it. Anyway, Isabel is gonna get mad. Hopefully she still has the boost. I don't know if she does. Ah, she doesn't. That's annoying. Anyway, Isabel's gonna swing. Ernst is gonna cheat. Freador is gonna heal everybody and kill everybody. Unite Magic. Creation. Killy will just swing, actually. Zarase will Meteor Shower. Thank God I brought Ernst. Oh my God, it's so stupid. Come on, final boss, show me what you got. Isabel may no longer be boosted, but she still has the double edge. 600, I mean, a regular attack for 600, it's pretty good. Now, creation, let's go. Wham! Get the hell out of here. Oh look, we're all fully healed. How did that happen? Isabel, swing. Ernst, cheat. Freador, swing. Leon. Yeah, Silent Afterglow. Killy. Nah, Killy will swing. I'll pay attention to the damage he does this time. Zarase. Comet. Killy doing 300 damage isn't bad. Oh, resist. Ugh. We gotta get rid of these things, man. I don't like this. That is respectable damage, but I'm getting a little nervous now. Explosion. We'll do our best. Yeah, look at that. Hit everybody. Get rid of these stupid sprites, they piss me off. I would appreciate some combo attacks, Leon. We'll see if Freador delivers. Again, that's good, but it's not good enough, you know? God damn, Ernst is so freaking busted. This is hilarious. And I could switch him out once we're done. I could bring in, somebody else. Killy just has 4 explosions just lined up to go. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, Vicky can chain explosions. Critical hit, alright. Oh, we got one of the sprites. Oh, no, we didn't. He's just down to the right. Behind Isabelle a little bit. Oh, there we go. 1200 damage from Isabelle just swinging. Absolute legend. This is the last resounding roar, which gets me a little scared. Twinkling Star was 1 enemy. Ugh. I could try Sleep and Silence to everybody, but the moment I poke the enemies, they wake up. We need to be done with these little helper dudes. I don't like them. Oh, did I win? What an absolute cheat code.
That's strange. I can't move.
Oh, Dolph's thing.
I'm sorry, Prince. I'll just need some rest. Oh, Prince, why are you looking at me like that? Don't you know it's finally over? Let's go home, okay? The princess is waiting for you, just like before. You, the princess, everybody.
Yeah, this has to be the 108. Well, we'll see. Because I got all the Stars of Destiny.
just fine.
That is also the power of the sun.
Yeah, Leknath shows up when you get all 108.
Light of destruction, but it can also be a source of mercy that fosters life. Both the dawn moon and the twilight moon determine how the power of the sun moon manifests itself. You united the hearts of those guided by the stars and gave proper form to the destiny of the three runes. Now the sun moon will surely become a light that will bless the future of this land.
Yeah, this has happened in Suikoden before. You lose some key figure, but they come back because of the 108. But Xyles is apparently actually gone. It appears that the Senate has accepted its dissolution. Great news! Replacing the Senate with a parliament with representatives from each town. Sounds like hard work. I bet those dwarves are going to be stubborn. I don't care. They're Fellanin, so they need to be a part of it. Absolutely. After what Lord Godwin tried to do, the dwarves and beavers will always have a voice. And we can't forget the princess's official coronation ceremony. I'm ready anytime. It doesn't have to be a big whoop, you know. Wow, that's a dated phrase. No, that just won't do, little Lim. Such things must be done properly, lest we be mocked by other nations. An official peace envoy will be arriving from Armors in the next few days. The Sun Palace must be spotless upon their arrival, and there's no time to waste, is there? Huh. I can't decide which one of them gets on my nerves more. Where is that brother of mine, just when I really need him?
Are you sure about this? Well then. Looks like I was actually able to keep my promise to Farron.
George,
What?
your eye.
Ah, yes. My eye. Well, I was injured in battle long ago, as I said. But I didn't lose my eyesight. I can see just fine. The eye patch was just to remind myself to never get overconfident.
No way.
What? Are you serious? Why didn't you ever tell us?
Don't be mad.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, I've decided to leave Felena.
What? But why all of a sudden?
No matter what the circumstances, the fact remains that I killed the Queen. I can't remain in this country after having committed such an act.
George.
So, what plans do you two have?
Now, this, I think, exists because of certain things I did at the very, very beginning of the game. We didn't get the bad ending, because I got all 108 Stars of Destiny, but normally, what would happen is I go off with George. Here, though, I get a choice. The reason I'm given a choice is that in the very beginning of the game, I had a whole bunch of dialogue choices, and a lot of them were about Lim, where, you know, she runs up to you and hugs you, and she's like, oh, brother, and I could say, oh, it's good to see you too, or I could say, get off of me. So because I have enough moments where I was nice to Lim, I have the option to stay. And that, I think, according to the guide, it's considered the true ending, but it's also one you have to, quote, work for. So I'm going to help Lim rebuild.
I see. I'm sure you two are going to do a great job.
George. Take care, okay?
Thanks.
And yeah, I see in chat we have enough limb points. Like, literally, yes.
All is as it should be.
Yes, I'm sure nothing like that will ever happen again.
Indeed.
Zarase is really mysterious. This might be the only time in the entire game she's been satisfied.
The policies of the new parliament are supported by the majority of the citizens. I see. Thank you. But there's one more thing. Yes? Among our people, there's an ever-increasing hope that you'll get married soon.
Again?
It's not easy being so beloved. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Don't be ridiculous. I've decided no more sacred games. I'll choose my own husband. Your Majesty? Anyone. There is no hurry for that. We already have a fine commander of the Queen's Knights. Am I right?
Yeah, I figured it'd be me. That's a cool costume. Hooray! I wonder if this exists because we were nice to her too, because we could have also been like less than professional with Leon. But yet the typical ending is go off with George, but here, like, hooray! Yay! Stands tall as a guardian of Felina of its queen. Legends of his courage are here to this day. Raja, she retires. Rest of her days, breeze and raft fleet. Lucretia, obvious choice for prime minister, but nope, she slips away in the night. Alright. Looks like I had more time than I thought. Zarase, she vanishes, never seen again. Craig, ashamed of the crisis his inflexibility causes, he resigns and asks Rahal to take over. Galleon, despite support, he retires and returns home to rebuild Lord-like and teach the young. Damn, I'm good. Boz focuses on improving the Navy, expanding the port of Astries and developing maritime trade. Nakula departs for Nagarea, hunting for Nethergate survivors. Leaves Sagiri with the promise, I'll get you last. Jesus. Leon, youngest ever Queen's Knight, devotes herself to the protection of the Queen and her brother. Talgal, first chairperson of the new parliament, uses Rover's style of diplomacy to introduce a new system. Urim gives up status and estate. He and his family dedicate themselves to the restoration of the queendom. Damn! Din, Southern Seraph, gains great fame and rumor has it the hand of Lord Relbal's daughter Salisha. Kyle retires from the Knights, but instead of going to Lelkar, he lives a life of peace and quiet abroad. Segai, weary of the civilized world, he leaves for the wild, where he becomes an exterminator of extremely large pests. Isato stays on after the war as assistant to Haswar, returns to Alsaid only once more in his life. Haswar, as the Oracle, she supports the new queen publicly and privately. One day, she announces a surprise wedding. What? Belkut teaches swordsmanship at the recruit training school, formerly the arena, and helps out at the inn on days off. Norma, with Levi alongside, she returns to her home of Zelance to free Ernst from his curse. Wow, she brings Levi, it's great. Because he wanted that rune. Yay, photo op. Axe grows into a three-horned dragon horse. He and Nick become the cavalry duo to watch. Cathari, thought to have returned to her home country. The northern states would not meddle with Felina for decades to come. George returns to the northern continent and joins in many wars under many different names. My god. Ernst returns with Norma and Levi and turn the ruins where his curse began. Killy hunts for Sindar's treasures, and Lorelei lures him back to Felina, where he lands in prison after a riot. Shula, per King Jalat's wishes, helps forge a pact of friendship with Felina, where he later resides as an ambassador. Shun travels from country to country, training all the while to reunite his fellow gladiators. Bernadette returns to Island Nations, her post as vice captain in her father's perpetual mind games. Volga, nudged from all sides, he finally agrees to take a friggin' desk job as mayor of Lelkar. Lance, assigned to the Sun Palace with Rug, who becomes popular among the people of Solfelina. Wassel represents Lelkar in the new parliament, where his mediating skills keep the peace and promote new partnerships. Flail celebrates Rahal's promotion by taking leave to lay an egg. Lance is the father, then returns to action. Oh, Lance and Flail, okay. Orak devotes himself to rebuilding Lelkar, but disappears mysteriously just before its successful completion. Yoran tends Soranik's castle's dragon horses, treats them with care and earns their respect. Nick admitted to the cavalry. Together with Axe, gives Rug and Lance a run for their money. Nice. He'd been wanting that. Wilhelm, famous after his loyalist army stint, finds work wherever he goes, but never finds quite enough girls. Mueller keeps Wilhelm working part-time by prodding him full-time. Toma, armed with Galleon's training, takes an apprenticeship at the Sun Palace, hoping to become a Queen's Knight. You know, we never did get Eresh, but she probably would have just had some mysterious text as well. Oh, Vicky, great. Cius, abandoned by Lucretia, shakes off his sadness and takes the post of military police chief. What? Raven swears off thievery until Oboro's return. In the meantime, volunteers to help Foyo's agency with stakeouts. Shinro builds a trade route to Armus under Baz's trade expansion policy and watches his business take off. Jean returns to Sulfalina and carries on the rune business, but eventually stops showing up. Yup. Norden works tirelessly on Lord Lake's reconstruction, cries his joy at the return of his wife whom he remarries. Oh, that's a good story. Isabel, with the help of Jalat and Shula, travels to Arms to fight against corruption and injustice. Matthias remains by Isabel's side until the end of his days. Rahal, succeeding Craig as commander, works to reform the cavalry. Among other moves, he opens the ranks to women. Roog becomes commander of the newly formed Sun Palace Dragon Brigade, which defends Felina along with the Queen's Knights. And yeah, I guess it makes sense Cius was, quote, abandoned by Lucretia because she just vanished. Gund succeeds Wabon as the dwarves' delegate to the new parliament. His speeches are few, but intense. Baston returns to appraising art in Hod, now seemingly at peace with his eccentric citizenry. Lorelei helps herself to Zweig's research materials, which point her up north toward the Scarlet Moon Empire. Gush steps into Talgale's old role as mediator of Lore-like politics. Youthful spark inspires everyone. Fulafulu. Already old, he passes away soon after the war ends. Maroon and his siblings take the elder's place. Richard, though his fellow mercenaries suggest he create his own unit, he instead fights alongside Mueller. Wabon passes the role of dwarf delegate to Gund and then rolls up his sleeves and hammers away on railroad tracks. Lucerina, her political acumen nets her a top administrative position, works with her family to restore the queendom. Rania continues making dragon horse flutes, takes on one apprentice after another, but none of them quite measure up. Yeah, she's next level. Whew, tough to keep up with all this text. But I'm doing it. Oh yeah, Roy. Mosen teams up with his craftsmen to sell wholesale. Together they supply superb Zealot quality armor to the Queendom. Silva declines an offer to become Sun Palace doctor and opens a practice in Lord Lake where she looks after ordinary folk. Murad uses Nethergate's leftover specimens to concoct many new groundbreaking medicines. Gavaya searches the Isle nations for a wife, failing to understand that the goal of courtship is tenure, not high turnover. Hazuki becomes a sword trainer in the hopes of facing off against Belkud again, much to Marina's dismay. Maroon attempts to live the life of a wanderer until Meroon drags it back home. Repeat ad nauseum. Levi, to break Ernst's curse, he starts from the beginning, traveling with Ernst and Norma across the Western Sea. Shigure, even as a top investigator, he slacks off at every opportunity. Still, always looks out for Sagiri. Sagiri, Oboro leaves her behind, so she continues to work under Foyo. Every so often, her smile slips a little. It's probably a good thing. Marina works so hard at the Stormfist Inn that she might take it over someday. She becomes more direct with Belkut. Babbage uses Dawncastle's gears as the groundwork for more advanced ideas, become known as Dr. Gear. So, Dragon Ball Z. Haleth makes the rounds among his former associates to collect on his bets. The prince won! Pay up! Nifsara goes to Sulfalina as Shilla's bodyguard, often checks in on Toma's training, teasing him all the while. Yar returns to the island nation, sneaks into the armory, destroys all the rune shells, and is gone without a trace. Yup. Nellis, Yar's accomplice, disappears with him and flees, with Skald hot on their trail. Maroon becomes Beaver Lodge's delegate to the new parliament at Maroon's urging and works to restore Sulfalina's South Dam. Alhazred heads for Nagaria in search of archaic tomes but is refused entry. Of course, that's hardly enough to stop him. Bergen loses interest in magic, determined instead to create wonders with his hands, becomes apprentice to Wabon. Yeah, at some point when you talk to him, he's like, I don't want magic anymore, man, it's too crazy. Hooray! Miyaki serves Queen Bloomslea as guardian and confidant for life. The two of them remain as close as loving sisters. Sharmista, assigned to Sulfalina along with Shula, her wisdom and grace soon win the hearts of Felina's people. Zunda, realizing that men are only dependable when they feel like it, becomes the dwarves' leader, scaring men everywhere. Sorensen, at Babbage's request, makes a chilling, lonely trek up to the Ashwall Mountains to examine the ruins' contraptions. Cornelio becomes determined to recruit at least 50 members for the newly created Doremi Elf Symphony Orchestra. Vicky, glancing up at the sun during the victory celebration, she lets out a sneeze and disappears. Yeah, that's her running gag. She never gets to eat at the banquets. Zweig searches for the location indicated by Killy's Crimson Pilgrims legend, but only finds a single towering tree. Josephine, hauled back home, promptly runs away again, heads north in search of more sophisticated culture. Lou assists Babbage while Sorensen is off at the ruins. Does a bang-up job with a few glaring exceptions. Maroon succeeds the late Fulafulu as leader, contributes to the harmonious coexistence of human, dwarf, and beaver. Taylor pokes around armies for a scoop, ends up exposing massive corruption among the hardline chieftains. Damn. Oboro leads the agency to Fuyo and departs, apparently for Nagaria, to settle things once and for all. What? Lille disappears with Lucretia, turns up years later. Able on and off at the field, she is known as the Crown's Brilliance. Jinno returns to the Waterfall Basin, often visits Sarah's Lake to tease Byakuren and annoy all the fishermen. Meroon takes the job of hauling Morun back home every time he runs away, a job she quickly learns to enjoy. Dongo, despite his new recognition as a smith, while Bon keeps browbeating him, he doesn't mind so much anymore. Fuyo cheerfully works to keep up the detective agency, home to Shigiri, and occasionally Oboro. Log, assisting his wife, now Rafleet's leader, tries to visit Lone Star next, but it never goes well. Whew. Yeah, what the hell is Oboro doing? Lun joins the cavalry to oblige Rahal's reforms. After rigorous training, becomes the world's first female rider. Shunmin grows into a fine young beauty, falls in love with the chef known as Haiyo, and then... Retso determines the secret of his teacher's dish, but keeps it under lock and key, then meets the chief Jinkai. Who was Haiyo? Is that a different Suikoden? Egbert stays in Stormfist's underground passage, apparently just for the sake of being eccentric. Chuck, helping Lucerina, becomes the best damn storage guard Sun Palace ever had. Byakuren continues to watch over Dawn Castle, now at the bottom of the lake. Kisara serves as Rafleet's leader and delegate, but still makes time for family whenever Lun is home. Nekea wreaks havoc at martial arts events, but only to save cash for an international eating spree. Linfa mastered the twin arts of the enormous debt and the quick getaway. She now studies how not to cheat. Phelan follows a sister who's following Roy to the Northern Continent, ends up in Roy's troop building stage sets. Phelan goes to the Northern Continent in search of Roy, finds him in training and practically smothers him with care. Subala becomes a fisherwoman in search of the big one, disappears at sea one day, but everyone knows that she's safe. Probably is, yeah. Urda moves back and forth between Alcid and Lunas, not expected to settle down anytime soon. Miroun runs an inn in Yashina, hires help for everything but the bath. Chisato, storytelling and voice talents put to use by a traveling puppet show troupe, entertain children everywhere. Yeah, she could just do any voice. Takamu takes on the maddening task of mapping the underground water vein while the dwarves tunnel all around it. Roy, discovering a love for acting, joins a theater troupe up north. After grueling training, a star is born. Cyro finally retires for real in Rafleet, where he drinks with Raja and lends a hand to Shinro every now and then. He was hard to recruit, my god. So many characters. Yay! We actually did it. The final numbered Suikoden game. Can you believe it? It's not the last Suikoden game, but it's the last numbered one. Unless I can contrive a way to do Woven Web of the Century, there's only one left, and it's Tierkreis on DS. And I hear it's good. Yeah, sorry I missed out. Can you read those again? I could ban you from the premises. Egbert decides to move to another country, changing his name to Bloopy. Oh no. I just like that Egbert goes back to where you met him in the underground vein just to be eccentric. What? What? That's nonsense. Would you look at all these characters? Feels good, man. Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. But otherwise, Yuji Toriyama, all instruments. It's good to be overleveled. Yeah, Tierkreis, that one random Suikoden that has Adam Jensen in it. It's so weird. Do you think that's all he says? Like, in Tierkreis, he only says weird lines like... He just says, like, Pritchard, I need you to put a security detail on this woman's house. You're like, what? What? Alright, Jensen. Pritchard. Thanks. Yeah. Sub-Zero Kisaki is a very cool name, yep. Look at all these characters sliding by, this is great. And the reward for beating the game is You get New Game Plus. I'm not exactly sure what carries over, but you can skip cutscenes. And not that this really mattered, but in the final boss fight, you can select any character that you'd brought with you to the final dungeon, except for George, because he was the guy in the scene saying, "We'll stay back." In New Game Plus, you can bring him with you, if you care about that. As cool as he was a little underpowered by endgame just because he'd been gone so long, so I couldn't level him. Jensen, this is the 3rd time this week. Malik, I need you to drop me off at the cyber brothel. I need to look for key cards. It's a little difficult for me to do a Jensen voice and not a JC voice. Jensen has that voice, kind of like the sort of breathy voice. And JC's just as neutral as humanly possible. Maybe you should try getting a job. A bomb. There's in the Deus Ex Revision mod where they added all sorts of achievements. There's some stuff for that where you can get little scenes or do little things that I didn't even know you could do in Deus Ex, and you can get JC to laugh, and it is bizarre. It's when you scare the hell out of that one gang member into giving you a lamb, and like your inventory's full. It's like give me the munition. He's like, okay, man, and then you're like, oh, it's full. Give me a second. It's so strange. From JC. It's amazing. Look at this gorgeous background. This is great. Characters scrolling by for days because they just can. Hey, look, it's the worst character in the game, who unfortunately is kind of decent in battle. The guy whose one personality trait is find a woman, and then they're like, no. And he's like, damn, I'll find another woman then. And that's just his whole character. Yeah, I wonder what the bad ending would have been. My guess is that Leon stays dead. It's just like Suikoden 1, where you lose a character much earlier in the game, and the 108 stars as you get them back. Suikoden 2, I forgot if 108 was necessary. I think you need to be leveled enough for a certain character who might die to not die. I still am surprised Siley stayed dead. You lost a lot of people in this game. Like your parents and your aunt and possibly Leon. Like that's like everybody who's been close to you except for like your sister. Your aunt's still there, but it just comes off like you don't see her much. She's just sequestered away, being an oracle. Didn't she have some line about like, oh, like you might not remember me so much, Lim? Like I saw you when you were little, and she's like 12 years old now. Yeah, Koei Tecmo, where's Suikoden Warriors? That would be freaking amazing. Can you believe that? 108 characters times the number of games. There's very little overlap. There's like a touch between Suikoden 1 and 2, and like Vicky's in a bunch of games and Jean's in a bunch of games, but there's very little overlap. That is easily 500 characters. Not all of them were playable, to be fair, but I mean easily 500 characters who can exist. If Konami ever teamed up with Koei Tecmo, like, you know, Nintendo teamed up with Koei Tecmo for Hyrule Warriors, oh my god, dude, so many Suikoden characters. Yeah, Castlevania Warriors would also be cool. Ugh, Suikoden Warriors would be absolutely ridiculous. I would enjoy seeing the character interactions between Suikoden 5 and 1 with the Scarlet Moon Empire. Yay! We're getting to the end of the credits now. Recording facility, etc. This is great. We got the big logos and everything. Feels good, man. I actually did it. I never really pursued the detective looking up little trivia information about your characters, because you could get Oboro to do that, but it's fine. Cybertech Japan, ct-japan.com. You think that works? Wait, Hudson? What? I like that Tri-Face one, by the way, with the 3 people just peeking out of their cubicles. Oh, and Adi, I wasn't saying Nintendo would be needed to be involved with the Suikoden crossover. I was just saying, like, Koei Tecmo has teamed up with another company before, and Nintendo is that company. So it'd be cool if they teamed up with Konami as well. The end! I did it! I did it! I did it! It's actually happened. Take a picture of the screen, show your friends. The game has been beaten. It can be done. Yes, I will save. Oh my goodness, it's happened. I'm not going to do New Game Plus, but I could. Hooray! Hooray! It's finally happened. This was a very long series, but it's finally happened. I have finished Suikoden 5. It can be done. It has been done. So, thank you very much for watching the stream, and have a wonderful night.